Are you looking for a folding scooter that folds all in one piece that's going to be lightweight and airline approved? Stay tuned to this video to see two of the best products by Pride Mobility on the market today. What we're going to have here is we are going to have the Super Portable by Pride Mobility and then also the GoGo Carbon folding scooter by Pride Mobility. Now both of these units are going to be airline approved, so that means cruise ships, trains, and planes, you are able to take these units on there. So in this video, we're going to show you a comparison and break down each different segment, the pros and cons of these products, so stay tuned. If you would, go ahead and help us out and hit that like button at the bottom of the screen and subscribe. And if you hit the little bell symbol, you'll also be notified when we put new videos on the market. And I do want to mention one more thing. We are going to have the links to both of these products on our website. So if you want to learn more information about them and see current up-to-date pricing, go down in the description below and click on the links. Now, the most important factor for people is going to be weight capacity. So I do want to mention here, first off, that both of these products are going to have a 300-pound weight capacity. Now, once again, most manufacturers do not want you to be right at that 300-pound weight range to get the full specs on the units, but these both are going to be rated at 300 pounds. The next comparison we're going to go over is going to be the overall speed of the units. So I'm going to start first over here with the GoGo Carbon folding scooter. This is going to top out at 3.7 miles per hour. And then your Super Portable over here is going to top out at 4.5 miles an hour. Now, once again, your speed, your distance, different factors are going to change based on the weight of the user. So somebody at 300 pounds might not be quite at 4.5 miles an hour, and it's going to depend on the terrain and the slope that you're driving on. The next comparison we're going to go over is going to be the batteries. Now, both of these are going to be really close to that 12 amp lithium battery. I believe one's 11.7, the other one's right at 12. But basically what you're getting out of this is they maximize the lithium battery watt hours to be under the 300 watt hours so that you are approved for your planes, your trains, and your cruises. Now, if I was going to go over an honest opinion of both of these, the Super Portable and how the battery removes is going to be a little bit easier than the Carbon folding scooter over here. It's just a tab. How it slides in, how it clicks in is going to be easier. We're going to show you this in a video overlay as well, so make sure you watch that. But if we are comparing batteries, although they're going to be the same size and you're going to get similar distances, the battery on the Super Portable is going to be a lot easier to remove. The next comparison we're going to go over is going to be overall distance of the units. Once again, this is going to determine the weight of the user, the slope, and the terrain that you're driving it on, but both of these are approximately going to get up to 10 miles of distance on a full charge. The next comparison we're going to show you is going to be overall seat size, and if you do stay tuned to the end of this video, you'll see me physically sitting on these units outside, so you can get a little bit better comparison of what I look like sitting on this. Just for your reference, I'm 6 foot tall, about 210 pounds. So you'll be able to see how I look sitting on these units because sometimes measurements might scare you, like this seat over here on the GoGo Carbon folding scooter is only going to be 13.5 inches in width by about 12 inches in depth. Now over here on the Super Portable, you're going to have a 16-inch wide cushion by about 15 inches in depth. So you will see they are different sizes, and that's why I say stay tuned so you can see what I look like sitting on these products. Now in this video, I'm going to show you the differences between the display on the units. So over here on the GoGo Carbon, you're going to have a fully digitalized screen that's going to give you a bunch of different information. While over here on the Super Portable, you're going to have more like your LED screen that's going to be more standard on a lot of other scooters. It's just going to be your color coordinated driving range on the display. The next thing we're going to show you here between the two is going to be the lighting or the visibility of the units. So I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to turn both of these units on. and then we're going to show you the differences here in the lights. So on the GoGo Carbon folding scooter, when you turn your lights on, you are going to have a light right here on the front of your tiller, and then in the back you're going to have an LED bar across the back that is going to be on all the time when your lights are turned on. Over here on the Super Portable, you have more of this futuristic kind of the car look, where you have the two lights that are going to be a little bit more down towards the ground. And now on the back of the unit on the Super Portable, same type of thing. They're going to be a little bit different, a little bit more like brake lights. So this is more like a car. This is a little more futuristic type looking, but they are both going to be visible whether you need to be driving this at night or just around your home and you need to have visibility in your hallways when it's dark. The next comparison we're going to show you is going to be how these units fold and also the dimensions when they are folded. So what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to show you first with the GoGo Carbon. This unit here, you're going to have a handle right here in the middle of the floorboard, and you are actually going to physically go ahead and to pick up from this handle. And then if you actually tilt it forward a little bit, it's going to click. Now you can take your rear seat. There is no kind of strap to keep the rear backrest positioned up. You just fold it up and it should stay on a hinge in that position. And you are able to adjust the height of this tiller. So to make it the most compact, you want to go ahead and you want to lower that tiller down. And when it's in this folded position here, your overall dimension is going to be, we'll do depth first, from the back of the seat to the front of the wheel. You're about 21 inches in depth. Now obviously width is not going to change based on how these units fold. So the overall width of this unit is going to be about 17.5 inches in overall width. And then with your tiller all the way in the lowest position, overall height, you're going to be at just a hair over 26 inches in overall height. Now for the GoGo Carbon folding scooter, when it's in the folded position, that same handle that you had to be able to fold the unit, you are able to lift the scooter from this position. Obviously, there's not going to be a one-size-fits-all of the best way to load this in the vehicle. I've seen some people take it like this, pivot it against their body, and kind of rock it in the vehicle. But you can put this in any different direction into the vehicle, and you are able to have a nice handle right here that you're able to grab from. And then to unfold the scooter, there is a little red tab over here that we'll show you on a video overlay. You're basically going to take that tab, and once that's clicked in, then you can grab the back of the seat and basically let gravity do the work. And then from here, you're going to take your front tiller and you're going to raise it back up to whatever desired driving height that you want to be at. Now we're going to go over the folding of the Super Portable. Now the first thing that I would typically mention to do is going to be go ahead and take your front basket off. This is not necessary, but if you do have stuff in your front basket, you do want to make sure it is zipped up. You can leave this on. I'm just going to take it off right now for the video demonstration. And then from here, what you're going to do is you are going to have a yellow lever in the back of the seat. You're going to lift up on that lever and then let the scooter begin to fold down. And that's going to be down in the folded position. And then from here, what you are going to do is, once again, you can take your tiller, you can lower this down as well so that you get to the lowest height. And now you have a yellow lever right here, which is going to adjust the pitch of the tiller, but it's also going to allow that to go almost flush and lock into place. So this unit here has armrests on it. They do come off. So when I give you these dimensions, I'm going to do it without the armrests just because they are going to be higher if you have your armrests on the unit. But now from here, what I would mention is on this unit, you do want to go ahead and put it in freewheel, because what's going to happen is there's not anti-tip wheels currently on these editions. So you do want to put your unit in freewheel. So when you do stand it up, you do have a lever right here from the front, and while in freewheel, it would be able to roll. So you can technically see your lever down here. Basically, if you were to stand that up, you could technically go ahead now and go ahead and push that lever up. Why the unit is beeping right there is I actually had this scooter still on. So there's nothing wrong with the scooter, but when the scooter's on and you've changed this little lever from freewheel into the drive mode, it is going to beep at you and say it does not recognize the brakes. And now from here, you do have some resistance on the motor still, so it's not going to be the easiest unit to roll around. But if you just need to move it a couple feet, once you have it by the back of your vehicle, And what I would probably mention too is when you're going to be loading this in the vehicle, something like this would be almost easier if you had an SUV and you had a blanket. You could pivot this onto the front of the unit, and then you can grab it from the back and you can go ahead and lift it from the back and then pivot it into your vehicle. I'm going to go ahead and give you the dimensions. Most likely it's going to be sitting like this in your vehicle when you're loading this. Once again, I'm not going to do it with the armrest, so I'm going to do overall length of the unit, and you are going to be at about 37 inches in overall length. Now the width, obviously with the armrest, is going to make it a little bit wider, but I'm going to do it without the armrest. You're at 21.5 inches wide, and then your highest point, if you did not have your front storage compartment on there, is going to be only about 11.5 to 12 inches. So it's a pretty compact unit. Once again, if I measure to the armrest, you're more at about 18.5 inches, but just for that, these come off easily. So I'm going to say you're between 11 and 12 inches in overall height on the unit. So now to basically get it back to a normal driving position, you're just going to do everything backwards. You're going to go ahead and you're going to pull this yellow lever here in the front, bring this to an upright position. And now from here, the same yellow lever that you grabbed to lower the seat down, you're going to lift that up again. And you're going to go ahead and just rotate your seat backwards until you hear it click. Now this is going to be your upright driving position. And then from here, you can go ahead and take this and go ahead and put the cover or the front storage compartment back on to your unit with the Velcro that is supplied with the front bag. Now we're going to go over overall weight of the units. The GoGo Carbon folding scooter is going to win this comparison. This unit with the battery inside the unit is going to be 39 pounds. You can take your battery, you can remove it from the unit easily, and you can get this down to 35 pounds in overall weight. So this is probably one of the lightest folding scooters on the market without the battery at 35 pounds. And I want to mention, I don't want people commenting and being like, I found this product elsewhere online. I'm talking about products that are made by the top manufacturers here in the United States. This is probably going to be one of the lightest weight folding units. Over here on the Super Portable with the battery inside the unit is going to come in at 50 pounds. Now, once again, we told you it's very easy to remove the battery on this unit, and you get it down to 41.5 pounds without the battery. The next comparison we're going to go over is going to be turning radius. Now, although your GoGo Carbon is going to be a little bit smaller of a unit, it is actually going to have a larger turning radius. I believe that's probably due to a safety feature based on the lightweightness of the unit. The turning radius on the GoGo Carbon folding scooter is going to be 53-inch turning radius. Over here on the Super Portable, your turning radius is 51 inches. So believe it or not, it's a longer unit, but you're going to have a smaller turning radius, and how that is due to is the design. So you can see that the wheels are going to be similar sizes on both of these units, but just to the degree of the angle of how sharp that front wheel turns, it is going to turn a little bit sharper based on that wheel being able to turn a little bit harder. So once again, the GoGo Super Portable is going to come in at 51-inch turning radius, while the GoGo Carbon folding scooter is going to be 53-inch turning radius. Now, a very important factor that a lot of people like to know is going to be price point. So currently on the market, these prices are going to be quite a bit different. Things do change, so once again, go ahead down below in the description and look and see what the updated pricing is. I don't mention pricing in the video, specific pricing, because things do change over time. But the GoGo Carbon folding scooter is going to be more expensive, a little bit right around that $3,000 price point range, give or take a few $100, where the GoGo Super Portable is going to be below $2,500 with current pricing on the market. And the reason why I say that is just again because prices do change. So if you were to come to our website, you would be able to see what is up to date on the market for pricing. Now, one other thing I'm going to throw in here as well is going to be any type of kind of customization color-wise. the GoGo Carbon folding scooter, this is exactly how you get it. There is no upgrades or changes that you can do on that unit. While the Super Portable, you are going to have at least 2 different color options. You can get this in a fully black unit, or you can get this in this kind of mint teal type color. Now we're going to go over pros versus cons on these units. So I'm going to start over here first with the GoGo Carbon folding unit. This unit, some of the pros are going to be, it is going to fold up in a more compact position. It is going to be a lighter weight unit. The display is going to be a little bit different and a little bit more up to date. You're also going to get one of these NFC tags as well, so there is no key. It's an actual NFC tag that is designed and programmed to your scooter, so somebody else could not come on and hop on this and have a key and turn it on and drive it away. You do have to have this tag on the unit itself. Now, some of the cons to this unit is going to be, well, one, it does have a little bit larger turning radius. It's probably not going to be as comfortable space-wise just due to the size of the seat and the length of the unit. The battery on this unit is also going to be a little bit harder to take out than on the other unit. And then the charging of the unit is also going to be only chargeable right to the battery. So both the units you can charge directly into the battery, but on this there is no charging port up here on the tiller, so you physically have to put your plug right down there into the base of the scooter. One other pro on this unit is when it is folded, it is not going to have any real resistance with the motors because you're on anti-tip wheels, so it is going to roll around easier, more like a suitcase if you were to pull it behind you. One other thing that I forgot to mention, one drawback on this unit is although your tiller is height adjustable, the depth forward and back towards you, there is no adjustment. So it is always going to be at this fixed place on the GoGo folding unit. Now I'm going to go over here and talk about the pros on the Super Portable. First thing I want to mention is this unit does have a new technology with a magnetic charging port. So no longer do you have to hook up the 3 pins and slide it in. It is going to be a magnetic port, and they have a charging port right up here on the tiller. As you heard earlier on the other unit, there is no charging port up here, but on the Super Portable, there's a charging port right here, fully magnetic, and a charging port on the battery. So you can charge this unit either way. The tiller is also adjustable as well with this yellow handle. If you pull this out, it's just interlocking gear-like teeth, and you can adjust this tiller not only in height, but also in depth, forwards and backwards. Now the unit is going to fold a little bit more compact, but it is going to be a longer unit. And then I guess a con on this unit would be that when you are in that folded position and you want to roll it around, there is going to currently be resistance on the motors, even when you are in a freewheel position. Now a few other pros to this unit are you are able to buy optional armrests, which we have displayed here. So that is going to give a little bit extra comfort when you're resting your elbows onto the armrests. Your seat's going to be a little bit larger, so I do believe this is going to be probably a little bit more comfortable of a unit. It is going to be faster than the other unit as well, than the folding carbon unit. And your turning radius is going to be about 2 inches less. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sit on each one of these products and do a little driving demonstration outside so you can see what I look like sitting on these products. So now the first unit I'm going to hop on is going to be the carbon folding unit. You can see, once again, I'm 6 foot tall, 210 pounds. You can see how my feet, I can stretch them out a little bit, but it's a little bit more compact of a unit. Your overall turning radius, once again, we mentioned that earlier, at 53 inches of turning radius. I'm going to drive this one and I want to drive the other one. I'm going to try to look at and see overall maybe acceleration on the units as well. And I'm going to go over here in the grass too and just kind of give you a comparison of how one drives compared to the other. Surprisingly, that really did not have any issue in the grass, although it's probably not intended for a lot of, off-road usage, but some people are going to want to take this to baseball fields, soccer games, things like that. You can kind of see how I was sitting on that. Now I'm going to show you over here on the Super Portable. So on the Super Portable, Obviously, you have a little bit more comfortable of a backrest. The seat is going to be deeper. I just feel like your overall space, you can kind of put your feet even wider out and a little bit farther. And having this tiller that's going to adjust a little bit towards you as well. And then, like I said, this is a 51-inch turning radius, so it is going to be a little bit sharper. It does seem to turn a little bit faster as well when you are in that turning position. I'm going to go ahead and check the acceleration as well to see if that's any difference. And then I'm going to go right over here in the grass. Let's say acceleration is not crazy, but it might be a hair quicker on the Super Portable. And then if I was to probably give my assessment between the two driving in the grass, I would say the Super Portable did seem like have a little bit more power in the grass. I'm not sure if that's due to the design or how that is, but this unit did perform a little bit better in the grass than the GoGo Carbon folding scooter. It was going to be more comfortable. So just to do a quick recap, if overall weight of the unit is your major concern, if safety is your concern due to having this tag and due to the size of it, then the GoGo Carbon folding scooter is going to be your winner. If price point, how comfortable the unit is, how it charges, speed, and turning radius is going to be your bigger concern, then I think I'd go ahead and look at the GoGo Super Portable. But once again, we would like to speak to you. We'll ask you a bunch of different questions to try to figure out what's going to be the best unit for you. So go ahead, look at our number below in the description and give us a call.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.